A socialist policy is abhorrent to the British ideas of freedom. Socialism is inseparably interwoven with totalitarianism and the object worship of the state. It will prescribe for everyone where they are to work, what they are to work at, where they may go, and what they may say. Socialism is an attack on the right to breathe freely. No socialist system can be established without a political police. All socialism involves slavery. Democracy and socialism have nothing in common but one word: equality. But notice the difference. While democracy seeks equality in liberty, socialism seeks equality in restraint and servitude. Democracy is the road to socialism. For me, socialism has always been about liberty and solidarity, but also about responsibility. I am convinced that the path to a new, better, and possible world is not capitalism. The path is socialism. Socialism in general has a record of failure so blatant that only an intellectual could ignore or evade it. Socialism is good when it comes to wages, but it tells me nothing when it comes to other questions in life that are more private and painful, for which I must seek answers elsewhere. The market came with the dawn of civilization, and it is not an invention of capitalism. If it leads to improving the well-being of the people, there is no contradiction with socialism. The 19th century was the age of individualism. The 20th and 21st are the ages of socialism. For socialists, not just the wealth, but the guilt must be redistributed. A young man who isn't a socialist hasn't got a heart. An old man who is a socialist hasn't got a head. Socialism is the abolition of human self-alienation, the return of man as a real human being. True socialism, in which everyone is truly equal, does not just resemble a prison, it is a prison. It cannot exist unless it is surrounded by high walls, by watchtowers, and by guard dogs. For people always want to escape from any socialist regime, just as they do from prison. If you continue your attempts to establish a model society, you will need to build walls around it. You will be forced to do so sooner or later by the flood of refugees. Real socialism is inside man. It wasn't born with Marx. It was in the communes of Italy in the Middle Ages. You can't say it is finished. In my opinion, nothing has contributed so much to the corruption of the original idea of socialism as the belief that Russia is a socialist country and that every act of its rulers must be excused, if not imitated. As with the Christian religion, the worst advertisement for socialism is its adherents. Socialism can only arrive by bicycle. No one should suffer from the great delusion that any form of communism or socialism which promotes the dictatorship of the few instead of the initiative of the millions can produce a happier or more prosperous society. Catch you next time, folks. Take it easy.